Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today we're going to do a Wipnchat, but I'm going to start things a little bit differently. So we will diamond paint in just a moment, but I just got something really exciting in the mail and I want to share it with you. I got release papers from Crafts with Crashly and I'm so happy that I got these finally. It's been a really long time since Crashly started doing this. And this is what I've got. Oops. She's given me a cover minder and some washi tape with my order, which I paid for. Just FYI. This is really cute. This is like a little cake or a little pie. That's adorable. And then I have some washi tape. That'll be good for, like, if you're a journaler, this is really good for journaling. This one in particular is not as sticky as other ones. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. But it'll work. It'll work. It's just, you know. But the point of buying from Crashly is to get release papers. And let's see. Oh, I've got a card. Hang on. Let's look at the card first. Thank you. Let me read it. Look at this. I love her logo. Crafts with Crashly. She is a creator here on YouTube. You should definitely check her out. And she's got all of the socials there as well. And a QR. You could go back and pause on that if you'd like. But I will have links below. We've got some stickers here. Super cute. And then her own logo of release papers. That's adorable. Thank you, Crashly. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the papers that I got. This is from the Caffeinated Collection. This is Mrs. Coffee's, Mrs. Coffee's artwork as diamond painting release papers. So I'm going to go ahead and use these on my kit. We've got some of these Grinch hands, just like the diamond painting that I unboxed not too long ago. We've got this. This is so cute. The full version of that. So cute. I love her hair. We've got Roxy with some Christmas trees. Roxy in stockings. Adorable. Is anybody doing stockings this year? That's a tradition I kind of want to go back to. I love stockings. We've got little Roxy's in Christmas presents. Got Roxy wearing a reindeer costume. So cute. And I've got Roxy dressed up as Elf on the Shelf. I think that's Elf on the Shelf. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Smitty. Cute. These are so adorable. So I will be using these. And basically, all you have to do is you're going to take your... I'm going to be using this putty today. This is Crafting Cat UK. And this is marshmallow and raspberry scented. It is phenomenal. I'm using Diamond Pen Pals pen. It's a non-roll-away pen. I love these. I've got a Diamond Art Club 6-placer on there. I've got some tweezers just in case I mess up. I've got an Agnes little minder here. And I'm not going to need you for much longer. I'm so sorry. So, isn't it gorgeous? There is a Christmas collection coming out very soon. And if you're in the UK, definitely check it out. Unfortunately, with everything going up in price, these are a little bit out of my price range now, but they are beautiful. And that one was given to me as a gift, which is super special. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. This is Dreamworld Fantasy by Enablers Outpost, and I have a link down below in the description. I am working on this. I have been working on this for a little while now. So these sections are going to be a little bit smaller than what I've been doing. And they just go on like so. I'll do that again. Let me get a different one. I'll go like that this time. So the really cute little picture goes on top, and then the blank side goes against the painting. That's the non-stick side. So that's how that works. I have a drill in the way there. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. There we go. My sections are a little bit bigger than the release papers on this section. Whoops. But that is gonna change soon. Maybe I do need, anyway, whatever. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad. We have had some pretty serious sunshine lately, and that's been amazing. I can't get over it. Like, usually it is so, I'm just fixing the focus here. It is usually really windy and rainy. That's better. Okay. Usually super windy and rainy around here. So when it does actually come down to it and the sun comes out for an extended period of time, it's just like, it's beautiful. Now, I don't know if you saw my video yesterday, but I do have this diamond painting now halfway-ish kitted up in these containers. They're called TraBricks by Red, and I'll have a link down below. These have built-in trays. Now, the one thing that I have noticed, as you can see here, is that there is a lot of static with these, so you're probably going to want to get some dryer sheets or use whatever anti-static spray or whatever you like to use in those containers, because they are very, very staticky, but they are really fun, and we will be working from them today. In fact, we're going to work from them right this second. My other drill tray here is 3D Art RL. I'm going to continue to use that on the bigger sections, the sections where there's a lot of one color like this. So I just open it using tweezers like that. And then once it's open, we can shake it. Move those drills to the side, and then you get a good amount to pick and choose from here on the tray. So I'm just going to get started. Let's get some of these. There's some of this color over here. I'm doing the ABs first on this kit because I found that it's easier to place ABs first rather than last. They just, I don't know, if I place the ABs last, it is a real struggle to get them in, not just on this kit, but pretty much any kit. And I used to save them for last because I was like, ooh, the best for last. Or, oh, by the time I finish this section, the wax won't be as strong in my pen, and so it'll let go of the iridescent coating a lot easier. But I find that that's the truth of it for doing them first as well. You just have to kind of adjust the way that you think about it. So now, instead of refilling my pen at the end of the section, I wait until I finish the ABs, and then I will reload my pen with wax. I was intending to have all the ABs finished before I started this section, but you know how it is sometimes, running out of time and whatnot. But as you can see, this wax is not making smacking sounds, especially the multiplacer, because I use that the most. And that's exactly what you want for ABs. You don't want your wax, your putty, to be really strong in the pen, because otherwise it'll keep you from being able to place the diamond. The glue on the canvas, in that case, the glue is not as strong as the glue in your pen, so it will hold on really tight and it'll be hard to release that drill. So that's just my little tip for you in case you needed some help. So I'll just do a little update. There's not much going on, I'll be honest, not much exciting stuff going on in my life right now, except I'm still going to the gym. Thank you all for your encouragement. I really appreciate it. Yes, I am still going, still seeing my personal trainer. Last week I did 3 days in the week. I don't know if I'm doing 3 days this week. I'm definitely doing 2 for sure. But I'm making progress. I'm making good progress. I'm feeling so much stronger and more clear-headed. If someone had told me that well, do you know what? That's a lie. I was going to say, if somebody had told me, they did. If somebody had told me years ago that this is what I needed to do for myself in order to feel better, I would have started sooner, but that's a lie, because there were multiple people telling me, why don't you just go work out or start jogging again or whatever it is, Even myself, I see those fitness influencers on like Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I don't know, I just kept making excuses for not doing it. So I totally feel you if you are in the same position, because that's exactly where I have been for years, like literally years. I think that it's important to not compare yourself, because everybody's decision making is different. You have your reasons for not, and I have my reasons for. Does that make sense? So I'm not here to like shame anybody into going to the gym, but I did want to share that I am feeling like I have more mental clarity most days. Monday was an exception to that day, or to that rule. I did everything I was supposed to do before going for training. I got the WALK in with Miss Luna, and I ate breakfast and, all these things, which, by the way, that has been life-altering as well, eating breakfast. Who would have known? And anyway, I'm going out the door, and I get into town, I park, and that's when I realize that I dropped my hair tie at the park, and I'm not going to go work out without a hair tie. So I was still in the car when I had that revelation, so I turned around and I went straight back home and I got a hair tie and I went back in. And then I got in there and I walked in the door, and as soon as I walked in the door, I remembered that I had forgotten, I have like a booklet, for lack of a better word. I have a journal where we write down, all my nutrition stuff, all of my exercise numbers and stats and stuff. And it's like basically my Bible. I forgot it at home. So I walked in. I saw that my trainer was having a conversation with someone else at that moment. And I went, do you mind if I take 2 seconds? I'll be right back. And she was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Looking at me like totally baffled. I dropped my water bottle and I ran out the door. Drove all the way home. Now I say all the way home. All the way home is about, maybe 2 or 3 minutes out of town. Drove home, came in the door again. James was like, "What? Are you okay?" No, I'm not okay. I have a case of the Mondays. It was very funny. Well, it was funny to everybody else but me. So, yes, that was that. Let me see. We're gonna look at these others and see if there's any of these colors. Do we have any of these? This one I've done. I'll put that away. Are there any of these ABs? I've done this one too. We don't need that one. And blue, we don't need blue. And then there's this one. There's a couple. I see one right there. So we'll open this up. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. I have been posting every day on my FlossTube channel, Rachel Ray Fiber Arts. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. And I've been sharing my crafty progress on that channel. Because I have kind of challenged myself to a couple of knit and stitch alongs, and they're going pretty well. It was today, the day that I'm recording this, it is Tuesday, because I like to pre-record so that there's no panic, because uploading videos to YouTube and making content is a lot harder than people might realize. It looks easy. I'm trying to make it look easy. It's not that easy. But I digress on that. I'm not complaining, but where's L? There it is. I'm using Harbor Freight for the rest of my diamonds. We're going to fill in all of that red right there. So, yeah, I pre-record my videos so that they can get up to you on time and without a lot of stress on my end. And I enjoy that. When I have to do it the same day, it makes it really stressful. So we don't want that. And we especially don't want that this month, because this month is stressful enough as it is. Luckily, I don't know. It depends on what kind of person you are. I struggle with this and I'm trying to work on it. I am a natural, like, gotta be busy, gotta be doing all the things, or doing nothing, right? There is no in between. It's just either I am running around or I am asleep on the couch. So the move has stalled a little bit, and that's fine. I'm not complaining on that front, especially since it is December. Our original plan was to be completely moved in December. That is not happening. There is no universe in which that would happen. So we are not mostly moved. We have not even begun, really. I have packed a couple of bags and boxes. I packed boxes of my craft supplies. That's where I started, because I figured, the craft supplies, they're not going to go bad. They're not going to get moldy or anything. They're not going to stink or anything like that. It's just, of course I placed that in the wrong place. They're just going to live in a box for a month or two. Do you know what I mean? And I will use what I have left over to to craft with. No biggie. So I have started in that way, but there's so much to do. There's so much to do. But this weekend, we have a parade in Carsavine, the town I live in. And we are dressing up and putting on a little event for the kiddos of the town. Me and James and a couple of our friends. We do this. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. I'm an elf. I'll have to make sure that I take pictures this time. I'm an elf. James is Frosty. We get roped into this because we're child free, and I think it's easier for us to do these events for kids, considering that we don't have any littles running around, whereas one of my best friends has 2 kids, and even though she organizes the thing, and she's behind the scenes of the thing, well, she's also involved in the thing, but if she needs to step away or whatever, then it's us. Do you know what I mean? But she actually does participate as well. But there are a lot of people who find that very difficult, and I can understand why. You already have your hands full, you know what I mean? So we've been doing that for a couple of years. It's really fun. After we basically, everybody gathers together in the center of the town, and they turn on the lights of the big Christmas tree in the square, and Santa comes out and gives out chocolate to the kids, and the kids all love that part. And then there's a vintage tractor like group who they come from all around the local area. They decorate their tractors, and the kids can go up and look at them. Yes, I live in a very rural place with a lot of sheep and a lot of farmers. So it is really cool, though, the way that they like decorate them and stuff like that. And then they all leave the town with their lights and, honking and giant like engines and stuff. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. And afterwards, I guess the brilliant thing again about being child free is that I can go to the pub. So we're probably gonna go and have a drink or two after all of that is said and done, and then probably just go home for the evening and relax, because that's like our main Christmas event for us, before the actual holiday, if that makes sense. Also, it's a really big thing here in this area to go out on Christmas Eve. So I think that's the next time that I'll actually be out, as we call it. That's when you intend to go out for the evening and have multiple drinks and, enjoy yourself. There's a difference between that and going for one. Usually going for one means that you're going to be out, but when you say that you're going to go out, you intend for it to happen. Going for one and then it becoming an out situation, that's just natural. That can happen. There's a different energy. You get me? Anyway, I have been very good, and I have been, keeping up, obviously, with the fitness and nutrition and all of that. So I don't feel guilty at all for taking some time to enjoy the season, meet up with friends, and all of that. There's going to be a couple days of that for sure. Everybody knows that's happening. So just make sure that I'm still recording. Let's let's do a little tag. I was tagged by Anthony of Single and Placing. If you haven't followed him already, then please do. He is at 2.3 thousand subscribers, and he should have more, honestly. He is a really cool person, and you should go check him out. I'll have him linked, mentioned down below, the little @ symbol and then Single and Placing. Click on that and it'll take you to his channel. He has a tag that he created back in November, and I saw that he mentioned me, he tagged me, but I was just busy and I didn't have time to sit down and do it. So now I do. And I think that it's good that I found it and did this at the end of the year, because this is a wrap up of the last year. And I'm going to try to answer these questions as best as I can. And just remember, these are my opinions. It doesn't mean that everybody has to hold this opinion. You know, we're all people and we all have different likes and dislikes. So if something that I say is not the same as what you would say, that's okay. Let me know how we differ, whether we think the same or not. Either way, I'm still appreciative of you being here and listening to this video and watching me. So let's get into it. I'm going to list them down below if you want to do these questions on your own channel. Just make sure that you tag me in your video so that I can watch it too. All right. Number 1, what was your favorite diamond painting kit of the year? Completed or work in progress? My favorite diamond painting kit of the year. You know, I'm going to say the Bayou Lady. So I worked on Mandy Manzano's kit from Diamond Art Club called the Bayou Lady. It was a limited edition kit, or I shouldn't say it was a limited edition. It wasn't when it first came out, but I guess it became a limited edition kit because I suppose DAC just couldn't carry it anymore. And it's a shame, but I think that's just the way it is when you have Disney. You know, even if it's fan art, Disney is really strict. So I did the Bayou Lady, and I enjoyed every second of it. I did have to go really slow on it, but I enjoyed it. And I do have a recap of that in my post review section here on YouTube. If you'd like to see, I've got lots of diamond paintings in there. If you'd like to see the finish of them, those are some of my favorite videos to make as well, by the way. But yeah, I'd have to say the Bayou Lady for sure. I loved the colors. I liked the challenge of kind of tweaking it a little bit as well and enhancing it, you know. That was nice. That was nice. Number 2, what was your favorite diamond painting event of the year? Oh, that's a rough one because I didn't really participate in any of them. I really tried to keep up with Summer with the Masters because it would have been my first time participating. And unfortunately, I just suffered burnout from my Jaded Gem Shop kit. It's a lot of confetti, and I'm not a confetti person. I'm not. I know this about myself. So I did struggle. I think I got a third of the way through, and I needed a break. So I moved on to Cauldron of Myrrh. And that one was for Drills and Chills, which is another, I mean, Drills and Chills is always my favorite, I think. I really like Halloween. And I like crafting Halloween things. Does that make sense? So I'd say that's probably my favorite. But it doesn't mean that anybody else's was less. I don't typically participate in a lot of events because the truth is that I don't diamond paint as much as I used to. Like, it's not my only craft. I also cross stitch, knit, crochet. I do a lot of other stuff. And so I just don't have the, it's not that I don't have the motivation. It's just that I don't have the stamina for diamond painting like I used to. I'm sure that I could prove myself wrong, but I'd risk burnout again, and I'm not ready for that. Hopefully next year, by the way, we will bring back me and Stephanie of Wolfpack Diamond Painting. Hopefully we can bring back Winter with DAC next year. This year, it wasn't going to work for either of us, but maybe next year. What's number 3? Oh, 3 I kind of said it already. Favorite kit that you worked on for an event this year, completed or whip. My favorite one was Cauldron of Myrrh. I love that canvas. It was so nice to work on. It was so quick to work up. Honestly, it had just the right amount of confetti, and it made it really, really fun to see the progress building so quickly. And the colors, of course, because the colors were all my favorite colors, all purples. And then I got those enhancements from Tmall, dpwithsparklers.com. I got enhancements for that painting, and they look stunning. Also, it was nice to do the diamond painting deep dives with that canvas. It was nice. I had a dedicated reason to work on it each week. So, yeah, I really liked that kit. Number 4, favorite overall shop of the year, big or small? If I have to choose one, it's really hard to choose one. I don't like choosing just one. Obviously, I love Diamond Art Club. I have enjoyed their canvases since they came on the scene. They have such great quality, and they really stand out. They're like I think I've said this before. They're like the Cadillac, the Mercedes of diamond painting. I've also really enjoyed small shops. I've enjoyed working on the Jaded Gem Shop, even though I know that rendering style is difficult for me as a diamond painter. I'm not ashamed to say that, by the way. It's okay to not feel confident in diamond painting. We all have different levels of enjoyment and stress, right? So even though I found it very difficult to continue, I will get back to it someday. And I did really like the rendering style that she's using. That's that negative space kind of thing going on. I thought that was really cool. So I did enjoy that. And obviously, I have to say, Enabler's Outpost has been one of my favorite shops, small shops, since they started as well. And just the attention to detail and that really small shop vibe that you get from them, it makes it worth it. Makes it nice. You feel like you know the people who are making your diamond paintings, and it's a good feeling. You're not going to get that from a large company, that's for sure. But PSA, okay, this just popped up in my head. I have to say this. A small diamond painting shop cannot compete with larger diamond painting companies in many, many ways. But the single most way is that they are not Walmart. They're not Best Buy. They are not a multi-million-dollar company who, can snap their fingers and have something happen. Please give grace to small shop owners. They are doing everything that they can to make sure that you are getting a wonderful product and the best customer service they can. And if you come at them as if they're Amazon, like, why isn't this here right now? Blah, 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 blah. And not giving them a chance, if you're just jumping down their throats, it's unfair. First of all, it's unfair. It's totally, like, not only is it unnecessary to do that to anybody, okay, but like, they're a human who has, struggles and everything else. I just think that if you're going to take that energy that you would take to someone in customer service at a big box store, which you shouldn't anyway, as someone who worked in retail, please don't do that. Please don't ever do that. Why would you do that? You're yelling at a teenager. You know what I mean? There were just some incidents over the Black Friday season and Cyber Monday season, which were pretty gross. It was gross behavior by grown adults. And I just want to put it out there. I don't think that is cool. It's not nice to do to anybody, especially a small business, a very small business. We're talking about 2 people working to give you something that is not a necessity. It's not necessary. This is a fun thing, not serious. And well, you know what I mean? An order is serious, okay, but why would you get angry at somebody who's providing you with something that's going to give you entertainment? I just don't. The entitlement is off the charts. So don't be surprised if somebody is going to give a small business that kind of energy, if they cancel the order and block you and make sure that you never shop with them again. Because why would they want you to shop with them again? You know what I mean? That's... Anyway, sorry. Tangent. Yeah, please be kind to your small business owners, especially around the holiday season. They are doing everything they can, and they cannot control everything. They can't control shipments. They can't control the weather. Be kind. Number 5. Favorite artist of the year. Oh boy. That's rough. I don't think it's fair. I have so many favorite artists, y'all. I have so many favorites, and I think let me think about this, because I know that I have gotten diamond paintings from new artists this year. So let me think about it. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to come back to that question. Yell at me through the screen if I forget. Okay. 6. Favorite moment from another content creator's video or another content creator or video this year. Favorite moment from another. Favorite moment. Ooh. That one's rough too. Lord. I should have looked at these questions beforehand. I didn't know they were going to be so difficult. All right, number 7. Favorite small shops of the year. Similar to question 4, but maybe there's some honorable mentions for this one too. Favorite small shops of the year. Okay, well, I'll focus on small businesses that are new to me this year. They are mostly putty related. So I have Abby's diamond painting putty. She's in the UK. Her putty is really good. I need to get it out and work with it again. Actually, do you know what? Let me just reach in here I can reach in behind me. Here she is. Abby's Diamond Painting, or Abby's Diamond Putty. Another UK shop. This shop, I opened these and I haven't used it as much as I should. I'm going to go ahead and take it out, show you. Oh, it's called Grandma's House. It smells like dried roses or potpourri. And I got this because I thought it would be nice to use around this time of year for sure, because a lot of us have lost loved ones, especially around the holidays. And this scent reminds me of my Nina. My Nina was my great grandmother on my father's side. And Nina always smelled like roses. There's actually this one kind of scent that she wore. I'm pretty sure it was an Estee Lauder. Estee. An Estee Lauder, and it was such a nice scent. I actually have a bottle of it squirreled away. Can you see? I can't see you. Yeah, you can see me. And it was a caramel colored words escaping me. Help. I want to say cologne. Perfume. There we go. Honey. A caramel colored perfume, and then the bottle has a metallic bow on it. If you know what it is. Are you okay? Oh, dear. Yeah, leave it in the comments. I can't remember the name of it, but she used to use that perfume only. And I don't know. There's something about the scent, though. Maybe because it's called Grandma's House. I don't know. But my Nina lived with us. And unfortunately, she passed away when I was 17. So I've got it in both ends there. Perfect. Wonderful. Listen to this. Listen to this. Oh. No. Oh no. It got stuck to the ABs. No. Uh-oh. Fail. I've got an AB stuck into it. Anyway, Abby's Putty is really nice, but it is very grabby. Can you see that? I'm going to use some blue tack, and that clears off the putty. Okay, let's try that again. Let me try that again. Roll that up. Get it in there. Okay, I think it's in there for good now. Hear that? That's a nice sound. I like that a lot. I'm going to try to avoid the ABs now. Oops. But yeah, a lot of the new shops that I have looked at this year are new to me putty shops, and I'm really liking what they're doing. I love the scents. I love the smackiness of a putty. Like, that's what I look for. Yeah. I don't know. That's just me. But in fairness, y'all, I'm not... Somebody's going to say, Rachel, don't worry about it. We just watch you to pass the time or something like that. I am not an influencer. Okay. If you're looking to be influenced to buy something, you need to find somebody else. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you because I'm not good at it. Okay. I do my best to provide you with entertainment, and I like to unbox things. But I realize that I don't have what it takes. And I'm okay with that. I'm coming to grips with that. I was struggling with that. I'm not going to lie, because I thought that that's where I needed to be. But sometimes things happen to show you where you need to be. And I'm going to say that it's a rough road. And it's not really something that I'm interested in. I'm not here to sell you stuff. I am here to help you use diamond painting to help your mental health, to get away from stress, to manage your busy, chaotic, stressful life. That's what I've always wanted to do. And making an Amazon wish list is not for me. Or a storefront is what I mean. That's not really where I feel like I belong. It feels gross to me. I don't like it. So that's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm here for. Why did I get on that tangent? I don't know. I just want you to know. The companies that I do sponsor or do product placement for, they're companies that I love and that I believe in. And I am trying to be very careful about the companies that I do put on my page. So I just want you to know that you're in good hands, and I'm not going to just take a deal for a deal. I get a lot of emails in my inbox asking me to do product placement, and I ignore most of them because I'm not in it for a free canvas. I want to showcase the best, but also I have how do I put this? It's an anti-capitalist mindset when it comes to stuff like this. And I'm going to stop talking about it now because that's another topic for another day. If you want to hear more about that, tell me in a comment. Number 8. We're almost there. Favorite video that you uploaded this year? Ooh, favorite video that I uploaded this year. Well, it would have been the how to work on large diamond paintings, except that I messed up and I filmed it from the wrong angle, and I'm still beating myself up about that. I'm so sorry to the people that I've made feel sick. But if I had to, what videos did I make this year? Hang on. What videos have I made that I am proud of? Aside from deep dives, because the deep dives I am very proud of. They take a lot more time, a lot of planning, and yeah. I'm really thankful to Allison, who is my diamond painting completionist, the person who helps us to see some of these diamond paintings be finished. And she gave us lots of paintings to look at this year, so I am proud of her. But as for a video that I myself am proud of, that's rough. I feel like this year I got to sneeze. I'm trying really hard not to sneeze. I feel like this year I wasn't able to put my creative spin on things as much as I have done in the past. But I do have plans to do that in the new year. Once things kind of calm down a little bit and I have a new studio space, I can't wait. I can't wait to do these creative, like, fun videos that are different than the bog standard content that I feel like I make right now. And if you do like this bog standard content that I make right now, please give me a thumbs up on this video. It helps with the algorithm. It's rough being a content creator out here. So if you press that little like the thumbs up button on these videos of the creators that you love, not only does it encourage them to continue, but it also helps their videos be seen by more people. And that is always a good thing in the realm of YouTube. So thank you so much for doing that. Let go. Thank you. Let's see. Number 9, biggest diamond painting letdown of the year. Oh, this one's actually easy. I know what it is. You might not know what this diamond painting is, but I will try to be as vague as possible because I don't want to hurt feelings. I was given a gift, and I'm very thankful for this gift from a mutual of mine, Lizzie's World of Gems. If you don't know her channel, please check it out. She's in Canada. I met her in person, and she gave me this diamond painting. And I really, really, really appreciated it, and I started it as soon as I came home. It was a mystery diamond painting, so I sectioned it off. It wasn't a mystery as we know them now, you know, where the companies actually make them a mystery. It wasn't like that back then. Back then, we made our own mystery paintings. And this is 2019. So it had the release paper that comes on double-sided adhesive, right? It was double-sided adhesive. But I covered that thing with black, like, basically electrical tape so that I couldn't see through the sections. But I got to a certain point in the diamond painting. I was slogging through it because the round drills were too far apart for multi-placers to work. So I had to single place. And unlike Anthony and a couple other people out there, I don't single place. Stitcherista as well. Single places. I like to multi-place, and so it was hard, but I kept going. I got to a stage where I found out that the diamond painting was of an artist that I know, and so I could no longer show it on my channel. I could only work on it in my spare time because I didn't want to, I didn't want to encourage people to be stealing artwork because that's not a thing. And my friend didn't steal it. We have gone through so much learning about artists' rights and copyright in the past few years. So I totally understand. And I'm not mad at her at all. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm not even mad at the company, but because I'm sure that they've learned. But I haven't checked, so I don't know. But the gapping of the round drills was driving me insane. And I got to a point where I had, I want to say 75% of this completed. And I could see that the rendering was awful. The rendering was terrible. It wasn't it wasn't detailed enough so that you could really see the picture for how beautiful it was. And I didn't like it. So that was my biggest letdown. I wasn't able to make a video on it. It wouldn't have been productive to do so. It would have hurt more feelings than it would have helped people, I think, in the end. So I just didn't make the video. But that was my biggest letdown this year. And then number 10, biggest lesson learned in crafting this year. I think I'm learning this right now. And that is that sometimes we push ourselves a little too much, especially around the holidays, where we say we're going to make all these gifts for people as crafters, you know. We're going to make these gifts for people, and we're going to do all this crafting over the holidays. I'm learning that that's just it's not productive to push yourself to the point of exhaustion for these gifts. First of all, I think that giving gifts to other adults in your life is kind of unnecessary. I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there because a lot of us, we don't have the money to spend on other adults like that. I would rather spend time with you than to spend money on you and then not know if you're going to like the thing that I got you. It's gotten so expensive to buy gifts for people, and we are worried about a whole lot more than gifts at this point. So that's a big lesson that I've learned this year. And I think, honestly, next year, I want it to be super low-key. If you come over, to my house, not you. If someone who I have invited, no stalkers, please. If someone I've invited comes over to my house, then I don't want them to feel pressured into bringing something. I've also let go of Christmas cards. I was about to write Christmas cards to people. Y'all, I'm so sorry, but I don't have the money to spend on stamps. I just don't. My bank account has like $30 in it right now. We're good, but I think I spent too much money on Black Friday. And those videos are coming, by the way. Black Friday unboxings are coming. I've got 2, I'm separating them. I've got 2 Black Friday videos and 1 Cyber Monday video coming so far. The other canvases I don't know about. They're probably going to take a while to get here for Diamond Art Club. But yeah, I don't have money for stamps. I want to have a nice low-key Christmas where we play board games and just enjoy each other's company and not take it too seriously. Because that materialistic Christmas it's not happening this year. There are so many more important things going on in the world right now than my friends stressing out about gifts and me stressing out about gifts for people. I would rather give them like a card that, in person, hand them a card with a let's go get coffee sometime, let's have a coffee date voucher. Do you know what I mean? Something cute like that. My hairdresser told me that she's thinking about doing something like that for her nieces and nephews, where she just makes like a little sleepover voucher, sleepover with Auntie, her name. And then, you know, she'll bring over like a bag of microwave popcorn and, you know, fizzy drinks, and, you know, they'll have like a whole thing of it. I think that that's so much smarter, and the kids will appreciate it more. But even as an adult, I would appreciate that more than the pressure of having to buy things for people outside of my very immediate family. Yeah. Normally I am a gift giver, but this year, y'all, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough out there. So I hope that you will take it easy, you know, and go easy on yourself. Please don't rush yourself to finish a diamond painting or another craft if you really don't have to, you know. Nobody wants to risk an injury. I'm thinking about you crocheters out there, and how easy it is to get a hand injury from crocheting. So please be careful. I myself am a little bit... I'm not going to say that. No. I'm not going to say that I'm behind. I am right where I need to be. I'm going just as fast as I can without undue pressure. And I want you to be able to say the same. So please take care of yourself in these weeks leading up to the holidays, and go easy on yourself. Okay? Okay? So that is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's not too long. I enjoyed hanging out with you and getting some diamond painting in because it's been so long. Again, if you want to check out the release papers from Crashly or any of the other things that I've shown in this video, please check out the description box, which is just below the video, right there, under the title. Click on more. It'll open up. And yeah, I hope that you take care and stay safe, and I will see you probably tomorrow for another video, or join me over on Rachel Ray Fiber Arts for more crafty goodness and daily updates. Take care and stay safe. Bye.